we all want joy. We do. We crave it. And it's not carnal, to crave joy. God made us to crave joy. He made us to understand joy. I mean, you never really look at, an owl and think, oh, the owl looks joyful today, or whatever. Creatures, generally, they just kind of look the same for the most part. Sometimes some more complex creatures seem to exhibit a sense of joy. There are creatures that do, but not like man. Not to the whole spectrum of man's capability to experience joy or sadness and the whole spectrum of that. The emotional aspect of man is so complex. And God has made it that way. He intends it to be that way. And He purposes that we would find our absolute joy in Him. Now, what do we naturally do? Well, we run to everything but Him, don't we? We run to hobbies, relationships that are other than our relationship with the Lord. We run to all sorts of time-wasting endeavors. We go after money and power. These things we think, this will bring me joy. This will bring me joy. And even wealth itself. Some that have desired it, as 1 Timothy 6 says, and have pierced themselves through with what? Many sorrows. Many sorrows. They thought it was the path to joy. Wealth, freedom, material freedom. And it was the path to sorrow. And they knew it not. Joy is what we crave. And you will find it as you pursue Christ, as you long to know Him, as you go after Him, as you make Him the pearl of great price in your life. The pursuit of Jesus Christ is the heart of the issue. That I may know Him, Paul says. As an older man who's lived for perhaps 3 decades on the Christian life, his longing continually is, I just need to know Him. I may know Him. Joy. The joys of sin are but for a season, but the joys of Christ will extend into eternity. And I ask you tonight to answer the question in your heart, what brings you joy? What brings you joy? If it isn't obviously and definitively Jesus Christ, you need to correct it. You're going to be grieved. You're going to be saddened. You're going to find out that life isn't all that you wanted it to be. And it's not because of what you achieved or you accomplished, but it's because of one thing. You didn't pursue Christ.